Once upon a time, in a small forgotten village called Silent Hill, there stood an old chapel on the edge of the forest. It had a tall, cracked bell tower that hadn't rung in over 100 years. No one dared to go near it, because they said the bell didn't call people to prayer anymore. It called the dead. Every villager knew the legend of Elara, the ghost of the chapel. A century ago, she was a kind-hearted healer who saved many lives during a deadly fever. But when a child died despite her efforts, the villagers blamed her for witchcraft. They locked her inside the chapel and set it ablaze. As the fire consumed her, she rang the chapel bell one last time and cursed the village. "Every soul that forgets mercy shall hear my bell." Generations passed, and the story faded into rumor, until one autumn night, a traveler named Thomas Hale arrived. He was a skeptic, a writer who didn't believe in ghosts. The villagers warned him never to go near the chapel after sunset. He smiled and said, "Ghosts are stories told by those afraid of the dark." So, of course, that night, he went. The forest whispered as he walked. Leaves crunched under his boots. The chapel appeared, black and broken, its bell tower leaning like a dying tree. Thomas entered with a lantern, coughing at the smell of burned wood. Inside, melted candles still clung to the altar. He saw the rope that once rang the bell, hanging like a noose. Laughing, he pulled it. The bell rang. Once, twice. Then the sound changed. It echoed backward, like something was answering. The air grew heavy. The flame of his lantern flickered, then went out. In the darkness, he heard footsteps behind him. He turned and saw her. A woman in ashes, her skin cracked, eyes glowing faintly like dying embers. Her voice was calm, broken. "You called. Now you will listen." Thomas stumbled back, whispering, "You're not real." But she moved closer, her face inches from his. Neither was mercy. She raised her hand, and the bell above